Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our monthly market update for October 2020. I am Greg Fisk, broker for JPAR Maryland Living, and let's get right into it. We're going to take a look at the Baltimore Metro numbers to start off with, Anne Arundel County being a part of the Baltimore metropolitan area, the overall Central Maryland picture. We're looking at 1.4 months of inventory. So 5-year average, 3 months, balanced market traditionally, again, between 5 and 6 months. Active listings are relative about half of what the 5-year average is. We have 4,967 in the Baltimore metropolitan area right now. And you can kind of look at new pendings. And new pendings are up quite a bit, considerably, over our 5-year October. And closed sales as well. 4,360 closed sales in the Baltimore metropolitan area last month alone. So what's driving that? Demand is driving the market. The story of the market may be low inventory, but it's also super low interest rates. Take a quick peek at where the interest rate is right now, and you can see we've gone back into a downward trend on the interest rates. We're at 2.18 for a 30-year fixed rate as of October 2020. So it's that buyer demand driving these sales numbers, low inventory creating kind of the rest of the picture for us. Let's drill down on Anne Arundel County, take a quick peek at what that looks like. And as it pulls up, a little bit more of the same, 1.2 months of inventory, 5-year average 2.8, almost 3 months. But again, you can kind of see the same thing. Active listings down over half of what they are for the 5-year average. New pendings up. We've got, we sit at 1,111 for the new pendings as of October, and closed sales, pretty much the same number, 1,110 closed sales for the month of October for Anne Arundel County. And I think our trend line is we're way ahead of what our average trend line and closed sales for Anne Arundel County would be. Let's look at a little bit. You can tell on the line graph for closed sales, hit a peak there, July, came back down, had a market adjustment. We usually see a seasonal adjustment in August anyway, but it looks like our fall market, if you want to call that, we're back up again. We're about 42% over year-over-year numbers from October of last year. So the market is very, very active. Pricing trends, as you can imagine, with the high demand and the low inventory, median sold sales price looks like we are at a record number for the year. October, we're at 400,000. Let's just take that back, let's say over 4 years, and see what that trend line looks like. We were relatively stable equity gains in and around Anne Arundel County up until the end of last year. And then we started with low inventory rates that we had. We started seeing some price increases. Lack of inventory has just exacerbated or added to that trend line. So October 2020, median sold sales price for Anne Arundel County, $399,900, so $400,000. Pricing ratios, as you can imagine, the story remains the same. We're at over 100% of sales price to original list price. Very strong seller's market, indicative of a really strong seller's market. And you can imagine days on market is going to be very low. So we are at 7 days on market for Anne Arundel County. Price per square foot, kind of the same. We're at $200 a square foot for all homes in Anne Arundel County. And we already talked about where we're at, supply and demand. But you can take a look at kind of what that looks like over the 4-year period. We'll take it back just a year. And we have seen since August a little tick up on the supply side. Not sure if that's just a reflection of where we're at with the fall market, if that's a kind of a blip in the data, or if that's the beginning of a trend line, seeing more inventory coming back to the market. Certainly nothing that we can really hang our hats on right now. Inventory is still very low, demand very high, creating this hyper seller's market, multiple offers, escalation clauses, and kind of what we're seeing in the market. So again, make sure if you're thinking about selling, it's a great time to sell. Get your, talk to one of our agents, drop a note in the comment section below, or give us a call, 410-260-0202. We can kind of set you up on a game plan or a path as far as staging consultation, professional photos, what our market plan looks like. We have proven systems and models to get your house sold in the most amount of time, in the least amount of time for the most amount of money. So we want to take advantage of this market. If you're thinking about selling, strike while the iron's hot. A lot less competition. And again, if you're thinking about purchasing, the flip side is that right now you can take advantage of those low interest rates. So you will be able, if it's a cash flow issue, the monthly payments will remain low, 2.81 for that 30-year fixed mortgage. So very attractive rates out there. The rate guidelines have tightened up quite a bit. Money is inexpensive, but the qualifying determining factors may be tightened up a little bit from what you're used to. So give us a call. We can partner you with one of our preferred vendor partners on the financing and lending side. Still some programs out there for first-time home buyers, the Maryland Mortgage Program as well, some grant money available. Give us a call, again, 410-260-0202, and we can partner you with the right agent to put together a game plan for either home ownership, or if you're thinking about selling, we want to help you chart that path as seamlessly as possible as well. So again, it's Greg Fisk with JPAR Maryland Living. I look forward to speaking with you guys. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comment section below or give us a call directly. All right, everyone, take care. Talk to you later.